I talk about the month of April, that was obviously stage 5 lockdown. There was a significant reduction in accidents. Theft, funny enough, for the first week or two, there was just about no thefts. And then you could see it started picking up again. And it moved from different types of thefts, and crime changes when people aren't on the road. But unfortunately, there was still theft for the month of April, just more towards the back end of the month.
Just explain that. It changes when you aren't on the road?
People look at different opportunities. People leaving the shopping centres were being followed home because that's where people were going. So there were less kind of thefts of just normal people driving around. There was a lot more in the suburbs, less in this kind of the CBD areas where people weren't as active. We saw quite a lot of theft. This is non-motor theft I'm talking about. Between the hours of 6 and 9 in the morning, there was a spike of theft because that's when people were on the road. And some of it quite petty theft, but theft nevertheless. There were different types of activities happening because of the lockdown.
Is there anything you can advise people to protect themselves against this new behavior of the criminals?
I think people mustn't drop their guard. Some people mustn't think that there's no theft happening right now, so they can be relaxed. They don't have to put the alarm on, and you don't have to lock your doors. Unfortunately, crime is still there. Be careful when you're walking on the roads or exercising, not to have anything electronic visible, phones and things like that. Obviously, if it's very visible, it's going to be a target. And unfortunately, we've seen a number of those kind of incidents happening right across South Africa. And people need to be very careful about that.
This is an excerpt from Biz News Radio. Get the full interview by downloading our free app. Search Biz News Podcasts on the Android or Apple App Store.